Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 22. It is round 10, it's our penultimate round of our championship of the season of 2009 with Marco Melandri. We're leading the championship by 24 points and match point. Could be today. Let's find out how we get on. So here we are then in pole position for the penultimate round of the championship here in Malaysia. We bring on the power, and that is a good start. But do not forget, we only run power setting 1, so look at the AI passing past us pretty fast and rapidly. But we are superior upon the brakes. Casey Stoner, our biggest and only championship protagonists, is fighting against us there, or antagonist should I say, since we are the protagonist in this situation. We do take the lead with power setting 1, but there is a lot of long straights here in Sepang, so they could, in theory, be catching us up quite quickly. Look at Sete Giba now up to 7th spot. Good position for the number 59. Deep into turn 4 has cost us time. Is Stoner going to take advantage? Doesn't look like it. 4 tenths is still the gap from the Kawasaki to the GP9 Ducati behind us. So then, boys and girls, 24-point championship lead. We only need 1 point. That's it. 1 point and we will secure the championship. I do believe we've had more victories than Casey Stoner, so therefore we only need a point. So if in the rare situation we finish dead heat on points, we would look at wins, and of course we would win by technicality on the victories. Now, Stoner's not too far behind, and of course him finishing ahead of us will keep this championship alive going into Valencia. But I kind of want to get the job done. Get the job done here, and then maybe we make it interesting for Valencia. Maybe we start at the back of the grid, and maybe we win from the back, from to the front. So we'll see. But for the time being, 7 tenths of a second ahead of the Aussie behind us. Valentino Rossi's up there in 3rd. He's looking to get his championship started towards the latter stages. He started well to start off. I think he took a victory in some of the early rounds. Was it Mugello? I think he dominated it, as a matter of fact. But regarding the championship, a lot of mistakes and errors from Assen to Catalonia to onwards, many more mistakes from the 9 times world champion. So into turn 15, that's very deep for the final corner here in Sepang. We'll bring on the power and we will cross the line with a second advantage, 9 tenths of a second. As you can see, we're losing time on the straight, down to 8 tenths by on the straight alone. Very early braking there is not usually what I'm accustomed to. I'm usually quite the heavy and late braker going into turn 1, but this time around more relaxed and calm braking upon the first corner. Now a quick look behind us. Really not any championship changes are going to really be happening. Pedrosa's going to lose points to Rossi, which certainly will cost a bit of an interest with the final couple of positions on the podium. I think Valentino Rossi is not too far behind Lorenzo in the sense of points, but I think Lorenzo is possibly the favourite for the 3rd place position on the championship. So we'll see as we go, but for now it's still a second advantage. We're kind of controlling it at this stage, but as I've always mentioned in previous videos, and I'm bound to say it again, the AI gets stronger towards the latter stage of the Grand Prix. So lap 4, lap 5, I expect Stoner to be right there with us. We could even expect it as soon as halfway through of lap 3. You know how the AI handled? They could definitely be within striking range towards the latter stages. Danny Pedrosa has had a nightmare these past couple of races. He's gone down like he did at Estoril into the chicane of death. He's now unfortunately not competing for the top 8 in this Grand Prix. James Toseland down there in 7th. That's a good result for Toseland. And he did get his first podium, didn't he? Cast your minds back to Donington. I do believe Toseland finished on the podium, which of course was a brilliant sight to see. And what a way to do it. Colin Edwards took his first maiden victory a few days ago as well in the previous Grand Prix. I think no one expected that. But into turn 15 then for the second time of asking. We bring on the power, nice and gentle, lining the bike up as we cross the line. This is going to be the fastest lap on the track. It is. It's a 2-minute 8.92. Stoner's not in reach. 1.4, 1.6. The gap has extended. Stoner's got some big shoes to fill here if he wants to try and fight us, but I don't think he can. I'm aiming to consistently get into the low 1:59 or high 1:59s or low 2 minutes if we can. And of course, guys, as that graciously comes onto the screen, don't forget to subscribe if you are enjoying the content. Got a lot more MotoGP content for you, and of course, MotoGP 23 is right on the horizon. We'll finish this championship just before the 23rd instalment of MotoGP arrives, and I'm looking forward to providing you content and lots of guides and tips and tricks for MotoGP 23. So now into the right hand side then for turn 7. Tight to the apex, tight once again for turn 8, almost too tight there, as we have a second advantage to the previous lap time. Maybe I was a bit pessimistic with the old high 1:59s. We could possibly be doing a low 1:59. Let's see what happens as we move on. In fact, I'm probably right actually. A second would put us just into the high 1:59s. 3 seconds is the advantage to Casey Stoner. I honestly thought Stoner was going to come out swinging in this one, but we had the dream start from pole. I kind of wish I started from the back of the grid in this one now. It would have been a bit more interesting. But of course, Marco Melandri on board the Kawasaki MotoGP World Championship is beaming in his future, because we are only 2 laps removed from being a MotoGP World Champion. Of course, Marco Melandri never managed that feat in real life. A World Champion in other classes, but unfortunately here in MotoGP it never occurred. But across the line we will go. This could well be a 1:59. It is a 1:59.998. Can the 120% difficulty AI live with that pace? I think not. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in DrAce's video. They cannot cope with a 1:59, and I don't know what it is about Sepang. The AI really struggle at this circuit. They always do. Maybe they don't struggle, but we're just really fast. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, but I really feel the AI aren't up to par in this track. Now, cast your minds back to Jerez, Qatar. The AI put up a pretty good fight. And here in Sepang, they're 4 seconds behind. My prediction about them getting stronger towards the end of this race has certainly not come to fruition. Stoner is 4.2 seconds behind. We're only a 10th down from our previous best, which of course was on the previous lap time, and we're still trending to go in quicker lap times. This is a domination like no other. Marco Melandri, when the pressure was on, when the opportunity was in reach, he took it with both hands. But the race is not over yet. We mustn't get ahead of ourselves. When we start getting ahead of ourselves, we start overthinking, thinking about thumbnails, thinking about titles, and thinking about everything else apart from the racing. And Dovizioso and Lorenzo have just gone down. That's completely distracted me on the left-hand side of the screen there. What on earth happened? Dovi went down first, and Lorenzo went down, and then Dovi went down again? I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but we lost 0.5 of a second due to that moment. Unless Stoner is going to claw back 4 seconds in this one lap, I think the job is done. And I think we will be starting Valencia from the back of the grid to make things interesting with power setting 1, with the electronics turned off, and we will be fighting for the victory. I look forward to making that video a hell of a lot, and it won't be too far from now. I will be doing another TT Isle of Man 3 video soon, so for those who are enjoying TT as we slide it into turn 1, oh beautiful! I've been wanting to do that for a few laps, but didn't quite have the confidence to do it. And unfortunately, I made a mistake, and into turn 1 there in Sepang, I made a cracking braking manoeuvre in a testing I did with Marco Melandri. I saved the video, everything was great, but I was using the old control, the DualShock 4, and naturally I was much quicker, and I don't know, I felt like I'm not going to have enough time to do that video and to actually show you, and then I deleted it and then I lost it, so unfortunately you will never see my actual braking going into turn 1, because it was quite impressive. If you've seen the Sete Gibernau short I did a while ago, then you'll know it was something similar like that. It was really good. Braking in, sliding the rear, going sideways on the bike, it was phenomenal. I love the feeling I get from MotoGP 22. I don't think I can really go as hard on the rear brake. Maybe Ride 4, you can get the rear brake on quite aggressively, you can get the rear tyres sliding, but it doesn't have much control. Here in MotoGP I just feel really, really smooth with the bike, and I hope MotoGP 23 has that same sort of feeling. where you can kick out the bike, you can basically just glide around with it. Feels great, and especially these bikes in particular. So whatever historical mode is in MotoGP 23, I look forward to trying. So into the penultimate corner for the final time of MotoGP 22. These two videos from tonight and to then Valencia will probably be my last ever in MotoGP 22. So guys and gals, we are one corner removed from being a MotoGP World Champion. And look at Valentino Rossi ruining Stoner's day. He takes second, but Melandri is the 2009 MotoGP World Champion. So the results are on the screen as thus. Melandri takes the victory and they're taking the World Championship. Rossi ruins Stoner's day by going into second, and Stoner finishes at best third place. So there we go then, guys. The final look at the championship. Marco Melandri takes it by 33 points, by the number 33. Brilliant, I like that coincidence. But the bigger one there is Valentino Rossi moving up 3 positions right at the death to finish in third place. But will he hold on to that in Valencia? I guess we'll find out in tomorrow's video. But guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It does help out the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.